It's not, life's not happening to you, it's happening for you, right? You
Yeah.
just kind of have to figure out a way to look at it a certain way. Be grateful, right? So, so you end up going to Afghanistan. What did you do for the army and how was your time in Afghanistan?
Yeah, it was. So what I did was we were a route clearance patrol or route clearance package. Our job was to sweep the roads. So I was with the combat engineers. So it was basically to find IEDs, bombs in the road.
Yeah.
So my job, I was the signal support specialist. I was in charge of communications. I had to make sure we can communicate with all the internet, other coalition forces, as well as the trucks could communicate while outside the wire.
Right.
So I was working on radios and computers and things that would tell you where the bullets were coming from, as well as the tracking devices and the maps. And so it's just I had about 40 trucks I had to keep up, as well as about, I think, 15 or so computers. So it's quite a bit of work.
Mhm.
I never would have thought I would work that much or that hard and that long over a year's time, but it was quite the experience, that's for sure. I think it aged me a little bit, but it was a good time too. Very high op tempo, so and I like the fast pace. Honestly, I
Yeah.
think deployment was probably the best and the worst time in my Army career at the same time.
Yeah.
It was a great time because I had a bunch of guys that they were like brothers, and then there were some tragic times, there's some sad times, some lonely times, and away from home.
Mhm.
So it was quite the experience.
So, so in Afghanistan, you were there for a year, right?
Yep, just shy of a year.
For people that don't know, what's outside the wire?
So we have this thing called a FOB. I was on a FOB, a forward operating base. I was in FOB Shank. Basically probably the most dangerous place you could be because there's mountains on both sides of
Yeah.
us. We're in a valley.
Right.
So we put these tanks in the ground. So when we took showers and used the bathroom, the tanks fill up and they come and suck them out like a big porta potty.
Right.
Well, when it would flood, these things would pop out of the ground. It was disgusting, honestly.
Yeah.
But so outside the wire is we have concertina wire, these big like which we try and make it bulletproof,
Yeah.
like any bullets coming, but you leave the gate and now you're in Afghanistan with everybody. So outside the wire is we basically run the roads,
Yeah.
testing, seeing. We had things that would kind of tell us where the bombs were at and get them off the road.